Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. My mother called as soon as I hit to begin. So, here I am. Ladies and gentlemen, the stream is now in session. Obi-Wan 362, Gamer Outlaw presiding. And welcome to the courtroom. Phantom, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing this evening? Res has been live for 6 minutes now. I haven't done anything. Not too bad. Not doing too bad. Not too bad. My legs hurt. We spent the week at the fair, so I am the weekend at the state fair, so I'm sunburnt and my legs hurt, and I have to learn a game that I've never even heard of before, so that I can teach it to people in 2 days. So that's all fun. Everyone's really had ample time to get here. So, really, I feel no qualms about. I need to get either a BRB screen or like a starting soon screen. I need to get one of these things so that it's obvious that we'll be starting soon. Not to just be like, ah, and try to rush off the phone with my mother. What game did I learn? I have to learn a game called Dark Legacy: The Rising, which I had never heard of before, and I'm not sure it's out yet. Like, I'm real confused. Because, like, it looks like there was a game by that name that was kickstarted, like, 4 years ago. But the game I'm doing is being published by Upper Deck. So I don't know if, like, he failed, they bought it. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on right now. The rulebook is terribly written. It's 100% terribly written. And eyeballs. It's a terribly written rulebook where, like, it's not even ordered properly, because, like, it's talking about card types before you even see the playing field, and so there's parts where it says you can do this only if this is here, and then later on you find out that there's only those certain fields for it. So this one says only, this one doesn't, but this one still is also an only. So it's a mess. It's a mess. What are we talking about? We're talking about that game that I have to learn so that you don't have to.
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
Fox, thank you so much for the 100 Pride bits. How are you doing this evening? Good, glad to hear it. So, yeah. I'm like, great. And I have to learn, it's a full-on strategy, like, it's a strategy RPG collectible card game that I have to learn by Thursday with no time with which to learn it. So that's gonna go swimmingly. So, okay. Let's see if we can get a quick recap here. Let's see. Right. So we got a house call because since we're not gonna get the replay, thanks to the fact that we did it halfway through that last episode. So we found out that Ichabod has a thing for Snow White, and the room where the ogre was murdered was the room where he was doing freaky things. So then we go to the funeral, and bad things happen because bad things follow Bigby wherever he goes, and so everyone's angry at him. Then we had to figure out who we were going to go and talk to, where we're going to go first, try and figure things out. Because apparently the mirror will repair itself eventually, I guess. We went to Ichabod's house, ran into Jack, and he told us about the witch to get the glamour and the thing and the stuff. Went to see the witch. She's pretending to be a child. That was pretty obvious. No, I was really surprised. Panic! Welcome. Welcome to the courtroom. How you doing? Went to talk to the witch. Through her. Found out where Crane went because he stole the ring. They're supposed to dispel things. Went there. And, you know, found him trying to dispel some person. We got shot a lot because he got kidnapped by Bloody Mary. After Bloody Mary shot us a lot, and so did Tweedledee and Tweedledum. We let Tweedledum survive because we're nice. Had to go and talk to Beast and Belle. Beast and Beauty, whatever. And after we talked to them, we had to decide where we were going. Decided to go to the butcher. Saw the butcher. He had, like, nothing. So we're like, this seems like a front. Went to the back. It was a front. Then we went to the pawn shop. And I think that's where we ended off. I think we had just walked into the pawn shop when we had finished off the last time. So that's my recap of this game. Doop-a-doop-doop. Dop-a-dop. How's everybody doing this evening? Good? Good? Let's get started. I won't have to be up till 1 to try and finish this game. Because we're finishing this tonight. This all ends tonight. I'm kind of sorry for that.
Percy, don't give me that shit.
Oh, for the love of... Why can't the game save my settings? Why can't it just keep subtitles on? Is it so much to ask that subtitles stay on? I mean, really. Really. Anyway, I digress.
What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
Jack, what the fuck is going on?
What you...
I'm
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna,
rules.
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order.
You know.
And that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
Because he needed the money, obviously.
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like popping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my sunny attitude and generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life.
Who's this guy? He seems awful.
Get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on?
He's awful brazen.
The fucking hell.
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Yeah, this guy too.
See? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen,
How do you know what you did with it?
dipshit.
Oh.
You're gonna... You piece of shit!
Huh. Well, we got a new entry in the Book of Fables, so that's fun. That's fun. Is this Jersey? No slurping? Well, it was too quiet. It was too quiet. I needed something, alright? You're fine. You're all fine. The Jersey Devil, that's right. I forgot about that. That's who we were meant to see. Not all of the fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who scattered across the farthest corners of the earth, and there are those who simply prefer the Garden State to the Empire State. Such is the Jersey Devil. Reports of its appearance have varied, though most accounts make mention of leathery wings. But an encounter with a certain axe of legend some years ago has temporarily rendered that feature absent. Kip! Mip! Mip! That's hilarious. Panic, are you going... Panic. Panic. I haven't updated that in a while now, though. I haven't updated the backlog in quite a while.
I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out!
Can't I just separate them both?
Try, you backwards fuckwit.
Oh, big talk! You won't be talking when I'm done with you.
Yeah, I'll be laughing. Ha, ha.
No, I'm just gonna let it go.
How you feeling today, Sheriff?
Oh!
Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough.
I was like, do you want to do this today?
Fucking motherfuckers!
Let's go this way.
Fucker! You done it now, shithead. You really...
Nope.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
How about
Now,
you both
Doc,
calm down?
You got a lot of nerve.
Good. Great. Good. You know what? You know, you're right. It's your fight. No, Bigby. Oh, look, the axe.
Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down.
Oh, okay.
There she is.
And go! Huh. Problematic. Oop. Lay down. Up. Okay. Okay. Bad devil. Bad. Oh. Oh. Are you still alive? Ah. Ah. Let's.
Hey, asshole.
Please tell me you didn't just kill the Jersey Devil. Oh, that might have been a bit much. That may have been a bit much. No.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it?
Oh, is that what we're here looking for? Shoot, I thought we were seeing who went to buy that. That ain't the Jersey Devil? You don't know. Jersey Devil has a horse head. He has a horse head? What a head. Is a Jersey Devil a horse? Yeah, like that's why I hear that's why I hear the description. Hey, Vex. Welcome to courtroom. How are you doing? Let's take a look at the axe. Let's take a look at the axe. Ensorcelled by encircled? What is that word? Ensorcelled? By druids. Alright, whatever. Once just a simple tool for felling trees, the axe became much more when it was ensorcelled by druids and marked with their runes. But it truly became an object of legend when the woodsmen used it to slice the big bad wolf from nape to neck in protection of Little Red Riding Hood. It may carry old world charm, but its simplicity of design and quality workmanship make it an effective tool or weapon, even today. As a horse head and hose walks on two legs, has a demon tail and leather bat wings. Well, this one doesn't anymore, but keep in mind, the game does specifically point out that reports of its appearance vary, but all of them mention leathery wings. So that's what you're missing with your closed-minded approach to this, Fox, is the fact there are multiple versions, but they almost all agree about leathery wings. He just doesn't have them anymore, thanks to a certain legendary axe.
Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing.
I mean, I've got you.
That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. No clue about who is really running this town.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find
Interesting.
it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror.
Oh.
They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
I'm trying to make a point, dog. You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes.
Huh.
And that time, it's a-comin'.
Well then, talk.
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's code.
He's got pockets.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
We're gonna take that.
You won't be needing this anymore.
It's not quite what I meant by that. Didn't mean we're gonna keep it.
That sick piece of...
Breathe, Bigby. We already knew he was gross.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff.
What? You want your horn back?
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you could do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can roar smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his.
Ooh.
And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Out of smoke?
Not for you.
Fresh out.
I should have hit you with this thing.
Oh, please. You're still like I didn't arrest you from before.
Shitty brand anyway.
Keep hearing that.
Jersey was wrong, you
About what?
know. About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it.
I like how this pawn shop was right next to Trip Trap and apparently I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. Damn right it is.
Alright, go do it then.
I need to borrow your axe. My claws are a little hurt. Sorry, what's happened? Okay, I missed a lot. Yes, actually I do cryptozoology. A lot. Video, backlog for Yakuza games. I have some on the PS3? Huh. What's been? You gonna be okay?
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
You gonna be alright?
You know me.
Is that a yes? Can't tell if that's a yes or a no. Alright. Hey, Flame Boy. Don't worry, you're only 20 minutes late. And only, well, I guess you're 30 minutes late, but only 20 of those minutes mattered. You actually have only missed one thing where we face off against the Jersey Devil.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard.
Shut up.
It didn't happen like
Bluebeard.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, that is the old...
Oh, gosh, look at the time. We have a new thing in the book. I guess we gotta read the book. Sorry, guys, bye. We showed up to the pawn shop. Woody was there arguing with the pawn shop owner, who was the Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil's missing his wings, cause presumably they got cut off. They was fighting. I just let them fight because I was like, man, this is fine. Finally we had to fight. Jersey Devil started taunting me. I went like half wolf on him. Started beating him up. He had beaten me up. I hit him in the head with an anvil. Woody chopped him in the head with an axe. Hopped over the fence, found out that he had Crane's stuff, found the shard of the magic mirror in his jacket. And now we're back here. And also, I now realize that, one, thank you to Vex and to Edjab for putting those messages in the Discord, because I had typed it out and then didn't ever hit send. So yeah, that's where we are now. Bluebeard's money. One might think that Bluebeard donates funds to the Fabletown government for nefarious purposes, seeking special favors or to have a louder voice in government proceedings. What he really wants is stability and strength. Because as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Mundy world. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. So what you're really saying is he needs this world to succeed, otherwise he has to deal with the normies. Got it.
The old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, Where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Do 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 do.
Seems
Is
your
it the
dog
whole
wants a
piece?
biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
That doesn't look like it's the whole piece.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
Once the mirror's fixed, we can use it to find that crooked bastard.
Yeah.
Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept tabs on him. And everybody else. I'd say he was abusing the privilege.
Yep.
He was probably spying on all of us.
Yep.
He was probably spying on me.
He was certainly spying on you.
Anyway,
No, it's fine. You did excellent work, Bigby.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Yes. I'm guessing we're missing part of the piece. Because it doesn't
Don't
look
go
like it
far,
fits there.
Sheriff.
I'm going to
I
the
have a
mirror.
few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
why'd you put the hurt on Flycatcher? Hiding something down at the Tweedles? Or was it just for fun?
He worked for them, didn't he? Couldn't be sure that he wasn't involved.
Get out of here.
Didn't want him interfering.
Get out of here.
I was simply endeavoring to make the search a speedy one. Surely you, of all people, can't fault me for getting overzealous in the process.
I don't buy it.
All right, back to
I
the
have
mirror.
more important things to deal with right now. You can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
Get out of
I
here.
do so enjoy our talks.
I'm gonna rip your
Bated
face
breath.
off.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme. So, can you think of anything?
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pond. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho
Yep.
Mary.
Good.
Maybe she had some.
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other.
Can't imagine
You'd
why.
like it if she tried to use you as a doorway.
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think
Ow.
I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
You're
It could
welcome.
be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides,
Great.
he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Good.
Is it fixed?
That's funny.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What
Yeah.
I want is my business.
It's all our
Can't
business.
Take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy.
Welcome
We're
to running town.
War. Don't they realize that?
But the day-to-day doesn't end.
Need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
Why not?
He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Toad, come here.
I took the money, which means I can pay the
I
toad.
see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad.
Come
How
on.
many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worse-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend. That's a slippery slope, that is.
Colin
that
stays
sight.
out of sight, for Mondays at least. And you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution?
That
If
is?
you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm
Okay.
not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only homie, no.
Why?
So
No.
glamour, boys. Oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Oh, great. Okay, let's see. So has a name been thought of, or are we gonna go with OC Hump Day, Bluebeard, and Bigby Kiss? Alright, no, no. Bluebeard can go. Nope. Huh. I wanted to find something, and with all of the fairy tales so far, I still can't come up with anything. Something painful involving Woody's ex, I guess. I don't know. Do I say? Do I let the frog stay, or do I try to kick him out? How do I handle this? My heart says, help the frog. My pocket says, don't help the frog. The other half of my heart says, well, Snow told you to get rid of the frog. So, I'm torn. Help Froggo for fairness to Colin? I mean, but I help. Look, I already saved Colin. How many people am I supposed to save?
No, it's not right. Burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us who can't pass for human.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, it's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted, and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Uh-huh, sure. Nope, don't act so happy. No, stop acting so happy. You
Bluebeard,
idiot.
You want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not.
For now.
Okay.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out, so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell you?
He's unglamored
Look,
when
it's
this
fine.
whole thing is over. I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later.
There we go.
I know I should be
Calm down.
asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
Like, if I had to
What
guess
would
to be
make a
able to
person do
control.
that? What could those girls have done?
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find
Like,
out
it has to be
why.
control, right?
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
No.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Ooh! That's not good. Hi!
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. We looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Yep.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
Weak.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Oh, it's moving.
The door. It moves.
Yeah.
Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Let's go.
Bigby, wait.
I'm
When you get
busy.
the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
If
You
I can help
can't
it.
just dispense street justice.
Or-
I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to
Nom,
worry
nom,
about
nom.
here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly.
Why is she
That
talking like
is,
she's a
if you think
district
you're ready.
attorney?
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
She's the acting mayor. She's not the prosecutor. Bloody Mary's kind of hot. Wow. Okay, Panic. She's also terrifying. She's your preference specifically? Okay, now we know what Panic's into. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying Bloody Mary scares me. Maybe it's because she just about murdered Bigby.
That's it, all right.
Just try opening the door. Good. Well, glad this is happening. This is, yep, this is gonna go poorly. Yep. We are so in trouble.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks
Um,
for leaving off Tiny. Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up?
yep.
You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
I mean, did, but
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble.
right.
Will you just follow me?
Fine. Lead on.
Let Tiny Tim here. That's right. You're still tiny. It's terrifying in a hot way. I mean, you're not wrong.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually. I'm an easy target.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's
I wouldn't
not
have
like that.
added on that last
Whatever
part.
you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid.
Yeah.
I think he gets what it's like.
He is the
Gave
crooked
me
man.
a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
Like
so it's
what?
Just that easy.
I
Maybe
want it
not,
to be.
but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need
That's
you,
its own problem.
but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on. Thanks.
Be nice to Tim.
What did I tell you? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah? Mate, I ain't scared of you.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
Wow.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
Like Crane before
Boss
him.
is there.
I'm sure he will prove
Maybe
himself
that
quite
much.
handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say you'd be more useful killed.
That won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Hi, everybody. Oh, look, it's all y'all. Down, Jersey.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
So, everybody who would like to kill me in one room. Good. My favorite.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
So, good. Sounds like Sebastian. Oh, wow. They just like boom, boom, boom. All of them. The Crooked Lair headquarters. Occupying a desanctified church, this is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operation uses to run the Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place, unless you are an unwelcome guest. It is completely boarded up to the outside world, and the only way in is through one of the many portals, marked by a door with the Crooked Man's Catherine wheel icon, scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. Good, good, good. Crooked Man, a crime lord. You know, because that's what the stories tell you, that the Crooked Man is a crime lord. Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operation started with a crooked sixpence in a crooked house. Crooked sixpence? Really? Two things he cared about more than his wife or children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. In his rise, the Crooked Man has snared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and ruthless. While most fables theorize that their longevity and overall well-being is improved by the Mundy world's knowledge of them, for a select few that does not seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of a fable's story, that notoriety can make recovery nearly impossible. That's what Tiny Tim thinks, at least. And no medical care or magic, rather none that he can afford, can heal his leg. Aww. Poor Tiny Tim. I just remember the part. Where's is Crooked Mouse from the rhyme? I don't know. We're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. He comes in the next chapter, maybe. Who knows? Who knows with this game?
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Let's see.
It's over. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Okay, I just said you're coming with me. I didn't say dead or alive. That's excessive. That is a gross misrepresentation of what I was gonna say. Yeah, Bundy, you kind of missed that last half of that
I've heard
chapter.
stories about you.
Hey there, Bloody Mary.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed.
Yeah, they did.
Is coming.
And all were happy.
And they would wait. Hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses.
Uh-huh.
Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them.
Uh-huh.
I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
We're gonna throw her down the witching well? Because I don't know how else we get rid of Bloody Mary. So... Oh, good. I'm glad you bought it. Where did you buy it, Bundy? How'd you buy it? Did you buy it through Twitch, maybe? Maybe. Bigby's now RoboCop? I don't know about that. Also, when this is all over, we need to... I need to read the Crooked Man rhyme, because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Let's see. Colin, you and 49.7% people who decide Colin should not go to the farm. Did not try to remove the ribbon. Why would I try to do that? She was clearly super distraught about that. Maybe. Yes. Excellent. Through my Twitch, so I get money from it? Excellent. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? Went to the cut above. Went to the butcher shop. Send Toad to the farm? No. We just want you... I like how only 18% of players were like, we're bringing you in. I'm still sad about Faith. Can we be honest? The Conjuring 2 had the Crooked Man? Ugh. I mean, look, if you're enjoying it, I don't know what your brother plays. But that's usually one of the best ways to try and get people to do it is like, what games do you enjoy that you think they will enjoy? It's usually a good place to start when trying to figure out what games to get somebody. So, alright. Come on, we gotta finish this. And don't worry, because you'll get the recap here. You're gonna get the recap as we do this final chapter. Made a movie on the Crooked Man rhyme. They made a movie? Conjuring 2? I don't even know what the Conjuring 2 is. Crooked Man was was goofy. The movie was full of laughs. Okay, that's fun. It's like 4 lines. Yeah, there's only 4 lines, I still don't know them. Actually, here, we're just gonna read it now. Sequel to The Conjuring. Bubbles! Don't even with me. Don't even. Ugh. The Crooked Man, also a 2016 horror film. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse. They all lived together in a little crooked house. That is a stupid rhyme. to. I'm gonna mention this, and then we're gonna go back to the game. But I think it's worth noting that in popular culture, in the Wikipedia article 4, there was a crooked man. One, in 1953, there was an early Batman story involving Batman and Robin solving a mystery whose clues were based upon that rhyme. No, Bundy. I'd never played Mixed Up Mother Goose. It's a nursery rhyme. Doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense. What was the point of that? I think the problem is, in my mind, I want the fables. All the nursery rhymes don't make sense. In my mind, I think of fables where, like, in the end there's a moral and there's a point to it. Whatever. Let's go to the important thing. In 1955, a short story called The Crooked Man, written by science fiction author Charles Beaumont, was printed in Playboy. Let that just hang in the air for a minute. The story highlighted straight men being persecuted in a world where homosexuality was the norm. Oh, I know that. No, that's what I'm saying. When I think of nursery rhymes, I think of fables, is what I'm saying. And so for me, I prefer fables over nursery rhymes. That's what I'm saying. I know that these quote unquote fables are all about either. Well, some of these are about nursery rhymes. Some of them are just about actual fables. They're all over the place. Some of them are about mythos. It's nonsense. We're talking about political figures. Yeah. Got it. She's Silverstein, also for Playboy. I mean, that's fun. I'm not knocking the guy for writing for Playboy. It's just, in my mind, I don't like the phrase. I read it for the articles. I've never had an issue of Playboy, so I don't know what they ever looked like. I always assumed the phrase "I read it for the articles" meant I read it for the pictures, and that there were only pictures in it. Well, Vex, I'm Obi, you're Vex, and Bigby Wolf is about to go cry wolf? We talking about Playboy? We were briefly. Okay, everybody ready for the recap? Let's find out what happened and what's going to happen. Playboy does have some decent articles in it. I wouldn't know. Thank you, Fox.
Your eyes
seems weird to me.
And the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Faith! Oh, it's so sad she died.
Not if I can avoid it.
Faith!
Holly's sister, Lily.
The full recap, guys.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
He does.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No, we're not.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Good.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the Crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Ow.
Oh God, Bigby!
Silver Hollow Point.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Silver Hollow Point.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you
Plate
bring
girl on the
him
other
back
hand is
alive.
filth. Wow.
He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Nope, I can honestly say I have no idea. Articles include short stories, jokes, famous people. That's fun. And recipes? That's weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Bubbles. I'm sorry about your phone's dying. No, I can honestly say I have never had a copy of Playboy. Like, never. Yeah, I think as Vex pointed out, that's some old school porn.
You've come a long way. You must
Oh,
be
there's his
tired.
crooked mouse and his crooked cat on the stained glass mirror window.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
They're right. I'm tired.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I told you, Crooked Man, it's over.
Yeah, focus.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
So don't waste the silver.
Sit down, Jersey.
Can you imagine if he just shot? It's like game over.
Sheriff,
That's it.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Of course you did.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those
Nope.
women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Uh-huh.
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
No.
I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Yeah, I should have just said I knew who did it.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Don't make me fight all of you at once.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you?
You should be.
You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance...
Alliance?
If you have to know, it was Georgie.
How did I know?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
I do mind!
Georgie. You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
I do mind.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
They were short?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But
Oh.
you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
Give him to me.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
Terms of
You can
what?
have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
Think I
Yeah.
give a fuck if I'm the one. Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
The
fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
No.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
No.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
It is. But you apparently
This
have
could
dirt on
gone
all of them.
So well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh no. Not her again.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Not exactly. Good. Let's look. If we could just not do this, I'd appreciate that. Maybe everybody should just take a breath. Oop. The one problem with Telltale games is they don't flow very well.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, that's a problem.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out. Got him, now!
Sorry. I'd rather we didn't. I'm gonna say no. Oh!
Oh god.
He'll probably be fine.
This way.
Leave the Jersey Devil alone. Go, go, go. We don't have time for this. Oh, the Tweedle's gonna shoot you. Okay, good. It was a nice window, though, wasn't it? Hey, Crimson, how you doing? The funny-eyed Crooked? Yeah, that's the Crooked Man.
Come on, George.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Oh, shoot! You really can't be. Bigby! Bigby, no! We can't be doing this! Bigby, we can't be doing this! Oh, frick. Biggie, this is how people are gonna find out that we exist. You know that, right? Like the Mundies are gonna they're not this dumb. Like, they're dumb. They're not this dumb.
Fuck! What was that?
You can probably guess. Oh, shoot. There he was. Man, I didn't see him.
Take him off!
I can't.
Hang on. Ow. Okay. Let's go.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Don't.
Do it!
I like how there's no subtitles for this.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it!
And now we're stealing clothes. You know, since when we went beast mode, our clothes were torn. Didn't know. Let's see. Let's investigate the car. Not like there's anything important going on inside. Nope. Alright, let's see what I've missed. Crib, where'd you get this wonderful brownie recipe? I'll tell you when you're older. That's fantastic. So you can send me games and Playboys? That would be the weirdest thing ever. Also, though, apparently my parents still have their old P.O. box, and so I was supposed to get that information from them, and I forgot to do it. Yeah, we're in episode 5. We finished 4. We only had the last half of 4 to do, so we're in 5. Man is wrangling children, basically. Yeah, moving the Unreal Engine helped a lot. I am sad about the window. Just run on the sidewalk. See, but the problem is that Mundies can see him, and they shouldn't be seeing him. Come on, hit the whole city right? No, nope. Run on all fours like a wolf. Problem is that he does at some points, and he doesn't at other points. That's what the part that doesn't make any sense. It's like, just pick a side. I didn't forget, Vex. I have 0 time, and also I forgot. I barely had time to do the things I have to do, let alone time to do a thing I didn't say I would do. So... I prefer in the Telltale games when you look at something and you're done, you can't get anything else from it, that the option just goes away. What'd you do? What did you puncture inside of him? These guys are supposed to be hard to kill, and this dude is going to bleed to death. No two ways about it. It was a spleen. And... I guess when I shoved that knife into Georgie's pie, I guess I hit his plum.
Come on, we can't stay here.
Oh, good. I forgot we were going to be walking into the strip house. It didn't occur to me.
How did this happen, Georgie? How can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Or it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Here. It's gonna be okay. We'll get you fixed up. Maybe Swinehart.
Swinehart don't give a shit about us.
We have to do something. Georgie.
Shush, love. We'll be alright.
I can't...
Ah, shoot. There's more.
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Hi.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say your goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
If I have to.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Just leave it alone.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
He didn't. She
I'm
did.
Not going anywhere.
She did it.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking...
mean...
Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too?
No.
You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to!
Then come...
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Come on, man.
Look,
what did you do?
Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
I mean...
Not what I meant. I was just trying
I know what you were trying to do. You're trying to lay this all on me. You and everyone else.
You're not thinking. Georgie, you know that's not what I meant.
Then what was that? He calls me a murderer and you're gonna fucking take his side?
No.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith.
Yeah.
It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Then help me take down the crooked man.
It's so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? Georgie's the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Help me take down the crooked man.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them...
Then Vivian would die.
What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you
Yep.
tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard
No.
the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it.
No,
she used
haven't.
a little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The
She
same
does.
thing that
Ah.
happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this?
Oh, good.
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
But...
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die.
Really?
When we
Then why'd they
built
have to...
this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
Okay.
You still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say?
Of course you do.
It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone
No.
thinking that they can just do what they want
Okay.
with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian,
No.
I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person?
Oh,
What I
gosh,
did
please
to
don't.
Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them.
Okay.
I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't
Nope.
pretend anymore.
No.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
No.
Don't. Vivian. No. Fuck. No, 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 no.
Huh.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
Damn it.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Huh. Well, that went to a place. This world, is your survivability based on how... when your fable is, the strength weaknesses of your fable, or is it just generally harder to kill for no other reason than because you're supernatural? Yeah, I think, like, you weren't here earlier when we read Tiny Tim's thing. It seems like the degree of your fable and how well known it is a big impact on your strengths in this real world. Not pulling the ribbon. Welcome in, Hab. You showed up just in time to see a girl lose her head. Da 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 da. What story is the girl who couldn't take off the ribbon? Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Moving the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night, while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon not from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. Well, that's fun. So I think it's the issue, like, any of them can be killed. It's just, what's known about them affects their strength. So Bigby's super strong and, you know, I'm guessing super resilient because of what's known about him from his things. But any of them can theoretically be killed. Because, yeah, otherwise, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, Bigby, like, all of them should be, the Woodsman, they should all be invincible. But, in theory, any of them can be killed. It's just a matter of how much work it's going to take. So, Panic the Wolf loses in his stories, but he loses, but he doesn't die. The green ribbon? That does not look like the original, if I had to guess. But we'll look into this at the end of the stream. No. He is cut from navel to neck and filled with the rocks and thrown in the river. It doesn't say he dies. Let's face it, in fairy tales, it kind of makes a difference. Trolls survived shotgun blast and healed in a day despite their fables being kind of obscure. But I think that one is, you know, what's known about their fable. Is the fact that they're, you know, they're just super strong. I think you also have to consider all fables, regardless, are super resilient thanks to just their supernatural nature. Well, that's what I'm saying, Vex, is like, it's the difference. And even if he does die in the original story, it doesn't change the fact that, like, at least in this iteration, he doesn't. Nana, thank you so much for the 7 months of being a grand jury member. Much appreciated. Alright, let's get back into it. See if Georgie bleeds to death. Pie!
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Yeah.
Get
His guts are spelling out. He'll get up.
So, Bigby.
Put those back in.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Because you love Vivian.
Dying man.
Come on, you know why.
Give him hell.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Huh.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
Joker,
Ooh.
there's a treasure
Just
chest.
make it quick.
You can get more money.
Narrative, thank you so much for the 2,100 bits. Much appreciated. Congratulations on payday. The 10%, beautiful. Simply beautiful. Are the fables born from actual stories? They magic things people made stories about. They appear to be magic things people made stories about. I believe that the way this works is that their world is one that existed parallel to, and then when the great calamity or whatever it was happened, they all had an exodus to our world. So that's what happened. Oh, goodness. All right.
I know what I did.
I guess I should have asked, do we just leave him to die? Or do we murder him? Kind of want to leave him to die. Kill him. Alright, so... Of course Nina was going to say kill him. Whack him up. I think technically kill him is the less evil. So this is where you get into the argument of is killing him right now the evil route or is it the good route because I'm putting him out of his misery. He's going to die regardless. So Nina, what you're really wanting is me to walk away and just let him bleed to death. So at this point, it's just kill him. I pass up on the option to beat him. I already passed up the option to hit him. All I have right now is kill him and leave him to die. As long as he dies. I think the point is made. There's nothing that can be done to save him. You're just happy somebody's dying. Got it. Vivian's death wasn't enough for you? Mess of his own making. If he wasn't pulling strings, leave him to his fate. What'd you miss? Well, we're trying to decide whether or not we murder this, whether we kill him or let him bleed to death. Hath decreed, you shall euthanize him. chat has to. See now people are going back and forth. Gosh dang it, people. Do I put him out of his misery, or either way he's dead? Yes, but one of them he has to suffer for first. He has to suffer for longer. Also, Bundy, you did miss the giant bit donation from Niernan. I think that's the other thing. I don't know when you left, so makes a difference on what you missed. Doing a mostly good or mostly evil route anyway. No, I think your choices affect what unlocks in the book, though. You say he deserves to bleed. Bubbles said to put him out of his misery. I don't want to hear what choices are required for the complete book, so don't want to hear any of that. But I'm kind of thinking we just let him bleed. You said with Twitch Prime just now? Apparently it didn't go through. At least on my end. But Anhab, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Just hasn't shown up on my stuff yet. Sometimes Twitch is laggy about that. Then I had to take headphones off from the same time to take a phone call. Okay. I can see your sub icon. But your sub icon has been there this whole time. Oh, nope, I guess I see where it came in. So yeah, I see where your sub icon popped up, but I haven't gotten the alert for it, which is weird. I think the problem is, like, it's the issue, like, if he's trying to redefine himself, you have him who's trying to say he's no longer that bad guy, and now being faced with having to kill someone, and his whole thing is, I'm not that person anymore. Yeah, Bubbles, the sub icon is a star. It's a weird dichotomy to have to say, look, I'm not that bad person anymore, and so I'm going to kill you?
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
Bundy, thank you so much for the 1,200 bits. Much appreciated. Yeah, there's no cup today. There's only a cup on Earthbound Nights. But I appreciate it nevertheless. And so does Bubbles. Look at that, we're at 14%. Alright. So
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
Crimson, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Much appreciated. Anhab, you started getting ads again? Amazing. Thank you so much for the 65 bits. 3 ads still. 15%. Phenomenal. Wait. Can I have before my name? Yeah, I think you can only get 3. Hey. I will happily... Oh!
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
Bubbles, thank you for the 5 puppers. And I will happily take bits that people have... Because if you went to the trouble to have to grind out the bits, then you invested the time, and I appreciate the time. I also appreciate the money for those who invested money, but that's not the point. I appreciate all of you, and that is the point. Alright, I'm gonna let him bleed out.
Let's not draw this out. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be
Joker,
a killer, Georgie.
there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
Flamboy, thank you so much for the 2 bits.
Shit.
Oh. Adonis. Come on now. Option, you just sat there and watched him bleed out. I think you would have. It would have just been the fact that you would have ended up. You would have let him bleed out because that's just the effect of since one of those was a passive option effectively. I think you would have just ended up letting him bleed out. The Puddin' Pie. Bigby and George met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Pudding and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through desperation to work at one. Yeah, nope, I can't argue with that. You guys are awesome. That was a great jump tonight. Alright. To the game! I need to not be up stupid late tonight. Morgana. Who is Morgana in these things? Know who Adonis is. I can't tell who that other guy was, but... Actually, in this case, would it be the actual Adonis? Or is it just someone that they're calling Adonis-like? Like, which is it? It's hard to tell. In this world, there's no way to tell. It could be either. It could be both. It could be neither. Shepherd Metalworks. I like how we keep getting a taxi. Bigby really needs to get a car.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
I just can't wait for Bloody Mary. Since that's inevitably happening. Who's ready for Bloody Mary?
Of course.
Decided to do it. They wouldn't. Someone else's thumb. So for that. This is source for freaking honor. Oh, that's fun. 5 minutes to my final disappointment. What? Her fable form yet? She might. That's probably just her. Because like she's basically human in the fables, so it's quite probable to me that, or she at least basically takes on a human form. So I'd imagine that what we see is her fable form. Oh, the tweet. Gotcha.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Watch. They're like, oh, with everything that's going on, we'll just unleash all of the updates that everybody's always wanted, and it'll be just enough to make you be like, man. That's what I expect. Oh, good. The lights came on. Always promising.
Bigby Wolf.
Bloody Mary.
The big bad wolf.
What is this? Dracula?
You used to be something.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's not good. Was this all about me the whole time?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Good. Who's ready to fight Bloody Mary? I'm not. Workbench. Oh, good. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Any reflective surface. Ah! There it is.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Yeah.
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
I'm here for you, bud.
Find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
My
Get
thoughts
out of
exactly.
my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
No, he doesn't.
Sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
And yours?
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on!
Okay. Good. Great. It's time for the fight. What's this, the end of Terminator 2? Maybe. You say if only, but then that means they would just suck you in all over again. Oh! Are we getting a thing on Bigby's mom? We are! Winter Wolf. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. Aww. Aww. That's such a sad origin story to a villain. You know, it's not the saddest I've heard, but it's not the point. Anyway, back to fighting the apparently, arguably, scary, attractive Bloody Mary?
Is that the best you can do?
Ow. What the frick? She just, like, vanishes. She can use any reflective surface. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. He goes wolf far too quickly. Oh, it's a bad idea. Whoa, frick! That was fast. All right. Is she going through the reflection of the water? the mist, like, is each drop of water. Ow.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Oh. Huh. I think we've seen her fable form. Well, okay. Cool. This is going poorly. Into the vat. Into the vat. Did I just get impaled on a shard of glass? That's horrifying. Wait. Whoa. Am I on drugs? Is she in my head? Or is only one of her real? Ow! This is going poorly. Ow. Ow. Okay. Wolf strength activate. Oh. Oh, we're going full Wolfie. Yeah. Ow. That's the one. Come here. Everybody fleeing now? Or oh, nope, you're all running in here. Guess who's about to do some huffing and puffing? Yeah, I might smoke. I can still breathe. Ah. Up. Oh. I about lost an eye. And Bloody Mary bit the dust. Whoo! Whoo! Bit the dust. You get it? Because I bit her and she broke. I'm sorry. Big bad wolf. Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. Now, is that 8 foot? I'm guessing it's 8 foot tall, standing on all fours, not standing on his back legs. Arguably less hot as a demon. I would hope so. I don't know. We need. Where's Panic? Panic has to chime in on this. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he's also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Impossible? Really? Everything's someone's kink, right? I mean, I guess. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and will defend the Crooked Man to the death. Mostly because she finds it fun. The 8 foot at the shoulder is how you measure 4-legged creatures? Good. Good. That's horrifying. Could you imagine walking along, you know, just walking along, and bam, a wolf whose shoulder is 8 foot tall, just staring at you. I don't know how tall some of you are. Me, that's a good 2 feet and some change taller than I am. Like, that's horrifying. Look way bigger than 8 feet. It's hard to tell, because really, if Bloody Mary is short, there's no way to know. There's no way to really gauge that. But you're right, he look bigger. You're gonna ride it like a horse? You can try. I guess it's as good an option as any since you're gonna die regardless. Bigby's gonna need some pants. Put your canines away. You're gonna have to wash that blood off your face. Hi, Crooked Man. Guess your lady's a little dead, ain't she? Also, it looks like we're stuck.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give
Wonder
me
why.
one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished.
Okay.
You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Oh, we'll see about that.
We at least agree on that. I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Because he doesn't think we're going to have to worry about that.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
You did just murder my bodyguard.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Ah, but you kind of did.
I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will.
What happens if some people interfere with your business?
To my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, But just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
I could.
It's over.
Or...
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Oh.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Seeing Miss White again. Good. 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 Prince horses range from about 4.5 to 6 foot. Yep. Nope. That's horrifying. Some Bigby booty, right? Seems right at M. There's still a chance. I mean, but we already saw mermaid nipples. Like, come on, guys. We can't get everything. Taking this loser in.
My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
I do mind.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Or, if it doesn't, I'll just chuck you down the witching well myself. That's fine, too. Yeah. Yeah, that was day 2 of these streams. And a little bit on day 3. My last cigarette. Oh.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Never
It's been
better.
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
Yep.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah,
You
we can talk about it
did
later.
well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
I brought him back in one piece?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Uh-huh. Sure you are.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And
just
what about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Uh-oh.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Uh-oh.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
About that.
Is that true?
Well, is it? Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my
This
sister?
the guy who ordered it.
Where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
He's dead, alright?
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
You will be.
We
Now
have
hold
to read
on.
the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
I do. I do insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding
Nope.
and providing
No.
monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Because that's how the rules work.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
But we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Yeah. What she said. Don't unhandcuff him.
Ridiculous.
Okay, Crooked
You have
Man.
the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Right.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
He
for
has
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would
Then what
never
was your
authorize
intention?
Such an act.
What did you
And
tell him to
you
do?
actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered
No.
your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them.
Yeah,
You
no.
understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
Oh
See,
no.
To cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you.
Oh,
My
no.
employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
But only
What
kind
about
of.
Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted...
That any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Yeah, huh?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
So,
You all act like I'm some kind
but
of
you're the one that
tyrant.
kept them there.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway.
Uh-huh.
Nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really?
Oh.
The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed.
Nope, shoot.
If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
No, don't look at this way. Nope.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked
Oh.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It
Oh.
had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Yeah.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah. That's why I haven't murdered half of you.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Oops. Why? Okay.
Man cared about you.
Dementia. Lost. Thanks for the
Money.
5.
He cares about your
Oh.
obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their
No.
justice.
No. It's Tim. It's Tim with a glamour. They glamored Tiny Tim.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was
I
working
have
for you.
testimony.
Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard.
Doesn't matter.
Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
It would.
Especially given Bigby's...
But if it's believed, it doesn't.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
Allegedly?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need-
course it's right. This man tormented
Oh.
all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
No. No.
Of course.
No. No. No, we're not saying that.
This.
No, don't.
If I'm to blame for
Oh
George's
no.
mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
No.
Like what?
Knew it.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't beat him.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under
No.
my watch.
That was under Crane.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Yep.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
Yup. Yeah.
It was for his own protection.
No.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Oh.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely
You haven't brought up any
different.
incidences.
I will not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
Why?
They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Right.
What crimes?
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to
No.
This is how it's always.
No.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our
Bluebeard
roads
needs to
this
shut his
vicious
mouth.
World, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Oh gosh.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Oh.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby, Miss White.
Oh. Oh. Nerissa can talk.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
Say it.
We're
Say it, girl.
kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Oh.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk. I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
Yup.
Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Don't care.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
Oh.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about
Oh,
me.
this is beautiful.
And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
That's
I
all.
hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At
Of a
least
what?
5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the
Ah.
next. So quick
Shut
to
up.
latch onto whatever will keep your miserable
Throw
lives
him
afloat.
over.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
Yeah.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait.
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
now for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get
Oh gosh. Stop all of you talking.
Everyone, listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
Yeah.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Oh no.
Makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
That's not.
Just do what you think is right.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Sheriff. What you think is right.
Teach him a
Lock him up, rip his head off, or throw him down the well. What are we doing? I like how I turn around and I'm just seeing rip his head off. I think I said earlier, lost. Thank you for the 5. This is blame. Just another copy. She's still alive, maybe, or sorry. Crimson asks whether Bloody Mary, since Bloody Mary shattered like glass, maybe that was just another copy. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out later. I didn't do it as a solid defense, to be honest. The problem is, at the end of the day, I didn't do it is the penultimate defense. It just is. You have to prove it, but well, technically, it's the other side's job to prove that you did, but that's not the point. Making me need to rub my eyes. I know, right? No, I don't think it's weird that you like the Crooked Man's character. I think it's great. There's something to be said for a great character, good or bad. A great character is a great character. This would have turned out if you had burned her tree. Less good, I'm sure. I agree. I would absolutely watch this live-action film. Snap his neck. Let's say we've got a kill. We got 2 kills. A imprison. Wait. Prison. I've got a well. Another death. You haven't seen the left option yet. The options were rip his head off, imprison him, or throw him down the witching well. See when it's to the well. The well, we don't actually know if it has a bottom. That's kind of where we throw the bodies when they die. That's the significance of the well. Actually, here, there's an entry on the witching well in the Book of Fables. Oops, that's not what I wanted. The witching well is located in a chamber inside the woodland building, where it is used to dispose of things meant never to be seen again. Dead fables are committed to its depths and are the most unredeemable criminals. No one is entirely sure what lies at the bottom of the well, nor indeed if it has a bottom at all, but it is widely assumed to be the passageway to the final resting place. There you go. Significance of, yeah, it's in bottom, I think. Oh, I haven't chosen an option. Rip head, then push corpse and well. I mean, that is an option, basically. Oh, I see what you're saying now. you've seen people choose all the other options except that one. I see what you're saying. Okay, so problem is that Greenleaf could get him out if we imprison him. But the problem is Greenleaf is also the one who's suggesting us put her in. We don't know that because Greenleaf is also not happy with him right now, and Greenleaf owes me. So, like, the thing is, like, we could get, if we imprison him and we use magic to do it, then what we could do is we can get all of the witches on the 13th floor to do it. Based on the witching well description, the well is worse than straight up killing him. No, he'd probably die from the fall. It's one of those like I wash my hands of the situation kind of thing, where it's kind of like what we do with Georgie. It's like, well, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna let you die. And I think it's basically that. But technically, we don't know. Yeah, like he might die on the way down. Or he might die when he hits the bottom. Would you? I would. I don't know what they're gonna do, but Greenleaf suggested using magic and that she would help to do it. So that imply, like, surely they wouldn't be like, and we'll only use her. Like, Bigby's been pretty... Bigby and Snow not counting lately when she's been all like, bah, let's send all the animals to the farm, has been pretty smart. Surely they wouldn't be like, oh, let's use the one chick who was originally defending him to do all of our magic locking up. Okay. They only did it right there. Where are they going to do it right here? They have to go and take him and put him in jail. He's also the crooked man. How fast do you think he walks? He only walks a crooked path. Okay. Time to vote. Get your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Get your votes in. And actually, you know what I bet? I bet anything. That each one of these choices unlocks one option. If it goes too fast, I might fall out. Yep. So we got lock him up, rip his head off, kill. I have a kill. I have a rip, kill, and die. Okay, so, man, you guys really want his head ripped off. And I feel like I went through a lot of trouble to not rip people's heads off this game, right? Like I intentionally made sure I didn't kill the Tweedle. I didn't overly beat up any of the people I could have. The town might react negatively to you ripping. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, the town might be like, Bigby, buddy, you shouldn't have done that. It just feels a little excessive. The well leads to Fabletown? No. We're gonna chuck him down the well, and we don't know where it goes. That's what it is. Yeah, you all are choosing the side that the Queen of Hearts would be all for. I just want you to know that. Save all aggression for this moment. Lost, what are you wanting? Are you wanting him to be thrown in jail? That's right, you were saying lock him up. That's right. It's being ripped off. It's cooler. You're just... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, annoyingly, we have an overwhelming response for just rip his head off. What's going to happen is we're going to replay this here at the end, and we're going to see what happens if you don't rip his head off. But apparently that's what we're going with. I just want you all to know that you've ruined my canonical. Just reload it. Oh gosh.
Give him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this one.
Oh! Oh! I didn't get to choose! Oh shoot, I didn't get to choose! So it didn't, in the end, it didn't even matter.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
Oh no, he's slipping.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Hold on! We unlocked a new book of fables. It's true, I was gonna let you live. My mob decided no. The fourth option. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. That's a little screwed up.
Oh my god.
And good night. There you go. Everybody's down the well.
For Lily. And Faith.
Fabletown is afraid of the big bad wolf.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think it's where it's actually supposed to end. Shouldn't it? Yeah, because that's chapter 5. That's the end of it. Should only be 5 chapters, right?
Hey, Sheriff.
Huh?
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Oh, Flycatcher takes the farm now.
This fucking line.
Mr. Wolf?
Uh-huh.
Flycatcher left his keys.
Okay.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Uh-huh.
We'll talk later, okay?
Good.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Good. Oh, new Book of Fables entry. Justice. He was not innocent. We all know he wasn't innocent. Don't even go there. Don't want it. You want him not thrown, have his head ripped off. That's fine, but even money says he falls down the witching well regardless. Even money. To clear out the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the director of operations and deputy mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of deputy mayor unofficially for years.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
You know you're supposed to be going to the farm, right? You ever see what Cole looks like? No. No, we've never seen Cole. You thought the six-pack was a fidget spinner? Be a giant fidget spinner. Kids today with your fidget spinners. Yellow Brick Roadhouse, get out of here. What? Guys, I gave you every opportunity.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
I told you.
Day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Did you get a glamour?
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
You got, kiddo.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so...
Aww, is it your collection?
Bring it to her. She was nice. So...
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
I gave her a
It's
bug.
the beetle. That's a big
Aww.
one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around. And a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Even in daytime.
You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
So see, it's not that bad, kid.
It won't be so bad.
Kid, it's not that
Have
bad.
you been there before?
Yeah.
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Bye, little frog.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
What? What? You don't believe me? How could you not believe me? Grandmaster Librarian? Aha! So apparently there's a way to not unlock all the ones in Chapter 5? No, he's right. Sorry, the one who kills the Crooked Man becomes a Crooked Man? Wow, great. Just wanted to be hip with the kids. You have 2 fidget spinners. Get out of here. You need to concentrate, okay? It doesn't help with concentration. Why do you have a gate 3? Why, you people? On the Xbox controller playing Fortnite. What is with you people? Kids are weird these days. Sheriff Bigby, after fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With the Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration. Because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. And ripping the head off didn't help that! Don't worry, Bundy. Soon you'll be able to buy my throw pillow, which will have on it a very deep and meaningful phrase. There are no... how do I have this worded? There are no cheap options to deal with guys with flamethrowers. Technically, throw pillow, not throat pillow. And usually for these, usually for Telltale, what they'll do is the second game will take your actions from the first game and use that to influence the second game. So the canon ending is whatever you pick.
Saying goodbye?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on?
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Okay.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith.
You lied! You lied!
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Oh no.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
You told him!
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay?
You told him!
I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Oh,
I didn't
gosh.
want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
What the heck?
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
Stop crying and smoke.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man?
Yep.
At the well, you said.
I know what I said.
Yep. She lied.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith.
Oh,
I tried to
man.
warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Huh?
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
Ah.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction.
People like us get forgotten all the time.
The Crooked Man was counting on that.
When we suffer, we do it in
Goodness.
silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen.
That's too much.
While I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone.
Oh,
I just
jeez.
can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. I don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true.
Nope.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would.
That's
You
right.
knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Of course,
You've been
so you'd
given
think.
this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse.
For better or worse,
Fayetteville
thanks.
wouldn't be
You
the
couldn't have left the
same
worse
without
off there? Jeez, thanks a lot. Rip her head off? What? Bunny, stop. She's pretty guilty too. Yeah, a little bit.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
The last girl who said that, her head ended up on my doorstep.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he
Uh-oh.
wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking
Oh
for.
no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Really? Really? That's where it ends? That's where it ends? Play left Georgie to die. Crooked Man back alive. Ripped his head off. Accept TJ's gift. You lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. Promised her you wouldn't tell Beast. Found him after the interrogation. These people are dead. Left him to die. Job. Funeral. Cigarette. Jack. Snow. Okay, huh? Huh. I don't know. I don't understand. Wait. I think someone said it's not. It's just in development. It's not even kind of out yet. I don't know. It's not clear. It's not clear what really happened here. Like, gosh, I really How much would these? Oh, man, that sounded. Oh, it's just credits. So that game was great. All right, let's skip on ahead so we can back it up. Coronavirus face from the beginning. Like, I'm... But why would Narissa be glamored as Faith? Unless, like, Narissa or Faith needed her to fill in for her or something. Like, there's not a lot of reason for why that would need to be the case. I've played the first two, and 400 Days. I haven't played Michonne, and I don't remember if, is the third one out, or is the third one the one that's coming out? I can't remember. Alright, let's... Aha! Three is out? Okay. I need to play the third one still. Yeah. Oh yeah, like, if she did the glamour, if she did glamour to look like Faith, then it was obvious that she was up to something. Oh, you're saying Faith was already dead. Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When does this thing happen?
Actually, you know what? That makes good sense.
Yes, you'll have an
That's actually a really good one. I like that. Faith was already dead when they did the glamour swap.
God.
Motherfucker.
We're gonna have to go through all this again, though.
Okay. It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Brought him back alive?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Eh, me too.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
If you insist.
Yes. What are you waiting for?
You killed
Calm
Lily.
down, Lee.
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What
people?
could they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Alright.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the complete
Crooked
other
Man
end of
is
this.
charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Yes.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister?
No.
Where
Yes,
is he?
kind of.
You're gonna bring that
He's
shithead
dead.
in too,
Move
aren't
on.
Yes, Sheriff.
Come on.
Where is the
You
rocket
shut up.
now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too.
Alright.
He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been...
Yep, we're gonna imprison him this time.
That doesn't change anything. We'll deal with it later.
Throw
but right
him
now, you're
in
one
the
I'm
jail.
concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made
If
that
he doesn't
perfectly
end up falling
clear.
down
In which case, you still
the
have
witching
a
well
lot to
anyway, I'll
answer
be
for.
shocked.
And I don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community,
Yay.
including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Which is just
Twice.
rude.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with
Pudding and
multiple
Pie.
counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Now, is there anything
That too.
you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
He gets to talk.
Chance to talk. Well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak?
Because that's how the rules work.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most
all
importantly,
feels-
its citizens.
So you
These
know
charges,
Narissa's going
if
to say the
proven,
day.
are enough to
You
justify
choose all different
death,
options this time.
upon which your body will be
I think the
committed
problem is
to
like
the
there's
witching well.
there's a point where
belongs.
she.
So
let's
I don't
get
know
on
if
We
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend
Yeah.
yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
leave the
This is
cuffs on.
ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
I like how there's
He was a
ellipses here,
total
as though he actually
scoundrel,
had any kind of
lacking in
pause
any
there.
sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me. Yes, but he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women.
Look.
It was his business, and for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
George has
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you.
Oh, really?
And of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Not calling that help.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in.
Right, uh-huh.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them.
Yeah,
You
no.
understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Yeah.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help.
Uh-huh.
I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't
Yeah.
free. She
It
wasn't
would-
given a choice.
it would be-
Do you really think she
Like,
wanted
you'd have to...
that any
Like,
of
I
those
could see
girls
100%
wanted
in
their
this game
lives
if you
like
came
that?
back to it much later
that
to
your
do, like, a
sister
proper
asked me
just
for
replay
help,
of it.
and I'm sorry that I decided
But, like, 100% as in see all lines, like, that's excessive. 100% as in get all of the codex entries, that would be fine, probably.
That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Uh-huh, sure.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Yeah, really.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
Yeah.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living. Provide for herself.
Uh-huh,
And what
sure.
did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
Well, no. But...
The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
Well, look.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
Yeah.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what you do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes.
Okay, I just said that and you
But
yelled at me,
believe
so...
I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you.
I don't remember which
exploiting
line
your
I
hope
used
for a
before,
better
so I just
life.
kind of picked one.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
Yeah.
Right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Yeah!
And those girls will have their justice.
Oh! I've got the crowd.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Nope.
The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard.
I heard it.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight.
Oh my
if Bigby
gosh.
were the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
It carries as much weight as the trier of fact
Bigby's
thinks that it does.
history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
knew.
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me. Yes?
Bah.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't do
He was beaten
it.
to mashed apples while under your watch.
I didn't do it.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Right, uh-huh.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior.
We just got done
but I must
pointing out it
punish
wasn't
you.
my
This is
behavior.
completely different.
This is
We
absurd.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege
No.
should be afforded
Nope.
to me.
This is how it's always
Yes.
been.
See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking.
No, gosh,
We lashed
dang
our
it.
ropes to this
Why does
diseased
Bluebeard
world,
talk?
And ever since, which one of us has been there for
Let's
you?
just chuck
Who
Bluebeard
filled
down the
your
witching
lives
well.
with the promise of more.
More
Who
problematic
was
than
there
anything.
While they idly played in their towers, judging you,
Actually, position
treating
power like
you
Crane
as
had been.
mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without
Oh.
me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Downfall here. Someone
Who
who
will dare challenge their
talk
brutality
magic became able
when
to
it
talk
leaks
was
to
in a
our
good enough
dear
position to be able to
citizens?
turn against them.
Who will
Yep.
protect you from the big bad?
Oh yeah, he was in a great
Who will
position.
be the
Bigby, Miss White.
Hey, Narissa's here.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath as
What's
well?
she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Beautiful.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
He might as well have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa.
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead.
Uh-huh.
This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it.
Yay!
It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up
stupid
on
little
this.
good.
We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Hup.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick.
If
to
I
latch
try to
onto
arrest
all
him,
the
he doesn't end up
miserable
down the
lives
witching
of
well
the
anyway, I'll be shocked.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him.
Lock him up.
Forever.
Lock
so
him
he
up.
Can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of
Too
him.
dangerous.
We can send him away.
Everyone, listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Why not?
He's
It'll be fine.
right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
Talks his way around everything else.
What about him?
Him actually
He was
telling
appointed.
Georgie
He's the only official representative, really.
flat out denies.
He should be the judge.
Yep.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it
Well,
does.
no, because
Okay.
before he says
Are you sure?
earlier on he
This
calls it
isn't how
a
What the people
misunderstanding.
want,
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is
So
right.
he does talk his way around it.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this one.
Yep. Still end up over here, but I'm wondering if he if he doesn't end up down the witching well, I'll be shocked.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
Okay, here we go.
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes.
It's the way now.
There's a way.
All right. Do it.
All right, do it. Well, we lobotomized him, so it's the same thing. Also, I'm waiting to find out that Narissa is actually Ursula. Hup! Made him a bird.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Interesting. So that's how that handles. Turn him into a bird.
This fucking line.
You want Jack?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Okay. Yeah.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Okay, so this line is just the exact... Her lines are just the exact same.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Interesting. Okay.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Gosh dang it, Peg. Catch him! Catch him! Fears if you're set off and everyone is mad at you for taking a soft approach if you lock him up. I mean, look. They're only mad if it doesn't work. And now...
I'm going. Jesus.
I don't know that money I
We only have,
took.
like 5 minutes.
And carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Morning, Toad.
Fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
What's up, TJ?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Yeah, because you've been scaring him about it.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
No.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
No.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry.
We're gonna go with the safer
You're
route.
not safe.
Because this is gonna be my cannon run.
Plenty of space to run around.
You're not wrong. It is kind of asking for a return of Jafar situation, but at the same time,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
they both turn him into a crow, and they're sending him to the farm. So
Been there before?
No. Some of
so
the
it's not like
animals
he's gonna be
aren't
around
wolves,
for them
so
to
you
change him
wouldn't
back.
No, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Oh, you could say that.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Aw.
Listen,
Comics
I
Nook?
came here because...
Really?
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Great.
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Great.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily
Sounds
together.
like, you know.
The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of
Sounds
the
like a good way to
Crooked
get
Man's
out.
allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay?
Yep.
I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah.
Terrible idea, but
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
Yay, treason.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
what's done is done.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Gosh, don't you hate when the truth is just a
Especially
technicality?
That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that.
Right.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way.
Aww.
We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll
We
make
can
things
hope.
right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
You didn't know where you stood before.
Things are always different.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
I really expected there would be something different there for justice instead, since I didn't
who he really was.
chuck him down the well.
So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place.
For better or worse.
Just have to throw the
Fabletown
worse in, don't
wouldn't
you?
be the same without you.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Okay.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
And let her go. Yeah, that seems like the ending.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Yay! We did it! Put him in jail. Crooked Man's not dead! Faith's still dead, though. And that's just sad. Oh, goodness. Alright. I think it's fair to say we've done it. This game has been finished as much as I'm going to. Um, 2.1% of people reject TJ's gift of snow. Like, really, that requires quite a heartless move to be like, hey, kid. Like, even on my darkest runs, I'd be like, I feel a little gross there. But, alright. This was a good game. I liked it. Liked it a lot. I would be interested at some point to go back and unlock these other bits. But for the most part, I'm perfectly satisfied with that story. And the idea that the girl we ran into at the start was already Nerissa. Oh, hey! If we look at him from here, we get to see the full character model. That's fun. Actually, where is Okay, look at the body language. Look at it. They have the same body language. Is there any? There weren't. Problem is there weren't any other lady strippers for us to check. Model Narissa doesn't have a ribbon. That's weird. You're right, that's weird. Narissa should have a ribbon. I know I got them all from episode 5. But, like, I'm missing one from episode 1, 2 from episode 2, 1 from episode 3, and 2 from episode 4. Those are the ones I'm talking about. It's possible for his husband to survive? Oh, well, that's fun. I guess if you go there first. So, alright. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. As always, much appreciated. There will be no more streams this week, unfortunately. Tomorrow, I am leaving for Indianapolis, Indiana, for Gen Con. So, I'm going to be out of state starting tomorrow in the evening. And I won't be back until Sunday. So, I might throw some pictures up in the Discord of stuff, but fear not. There will be streams next week. I have to figure out what we're streaming next week. But I'll try and throw some pictures up in the Discord to let you all know of our wonderful adventures. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching, and over this next week, make sure you grind up some lovely bits for me. Kind of joking. Only kind of. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everybody.